after a machine that is seriously fast with super tight tolerances, then this is an admissible machine review. The OKK machine sold by 2D CNC Machinery is here in stock, but what's it all about, Paul?
Okay, yeah, so this is the VC-X500. In fact, this is the first time I've seen this machine here as well today. Talking to Thomas earlier, exploring the OKK range, you know, they don't just do 5-axis machines. They really are a milling specialist, but they do horizontal machining centres as well, of all sizes. And then, of course, this that we see here, the VC-X500, is just one of their latest 5-axis machines.
So what's their real USP? What would be the headline for this brand, what they specialise in?
Super tight tolerance machining, high performance machining, machines that last a long time, machines that really hold their value in the market. Often you'll look to used dealers for machines. It's very rare you'll come across OKKs. You'll often go into companies that are buying new machines all the time, and you'll see an OKK that's been there 15, 20, maybe even longer years than that, and they just keep going and going and going.
So you've got the history behind this brand, so why haven't we seen these in every machine shop?
Well, now since about 2016, circa 2016, 2D CNC and Halborn Group have been the dealers for the OKK machines, and I think now you will start to see a lot more of these machines here in the UK. But of course, if you went to France or anywhere else in Europe, you know, you're going to be seeing a lot of this kit. That's not to say there's not a lot in the UK, because they have been represented in the past by the companies, and there is still a lot of machines out there in production shops generally.
Okay, who needs this machine?
So aerospace industry, this is where this machine is really popular. Aerospace companies that are, you know, machining to the things we've said, tight tolerances, you know, unmanned running, these things where you need to produce precision parts continuously. The automotive sector would be a key one for the horizontal style machines as well. So I challenged as well, and it's a good question, Thomas, about where the SME market is, because you look at 2D CNC here, they've got the high-end 𝐜𝐸 machines, they've got lots of other kit, and the OKK here, and you think, you know, how are they going to get this into some of those smaller companies? And they're talking about the competitiveness of price on these machines, but they're also picking on some of the features I mentioned about the fact that you are going to have a very reliable machine, that your customers will be impressed that you've got. And we can't dismiss that. Bring buyers into your machine shop and have a piece of kit like this. They're going to go, these guys know what they're doing.
So if someone's going to take the leap and go for this brand, how would you sell it to them and say, you know what, it's got this, it's run by Fanuc, it's run by this. What would you say? How would you sell it,
Okay.
Sorry.
No, I'm going to be a salesman. I think what I look at now, I look specifically, if we get the camera into the machine, at how the machine is made. I always do. But what I quite like about this is, you know, some of these machines we look at, that the double columns, the big ones where the tables move under the bridge, as we always talk about.
Yeah.
This is the same as that, but smaller. So you know some of the benefits, and I might put you on the spot in a minute and ask you if you can remember some of the advantages. But if you see, you've got the bridge construction that goes over the top of the machine. This
the
table,
part's not moving.
The table's moving under the bridge. So this is such a stiff construction with this Z-axis here on the column at the back there, and everything is completely supported. The trunnion is supported here and to the sides.
Both sides.
And it just moves under the bridge. So wherever you're machining in your working envelope, you can expect the same positional tolerances, the same surface finishes as you would get anywhere else on the machine. So I think if you're looking at dampening out vibration, if you're looking at cutting harder materials, bigger cuts, all of these things factor in, and also the tolerances, because don't forget, this machine will hold plus or minus one micron in tolerance, which, you know, is quite an incredible feat for a machine of this size.
And of course, this is one of many in the range.
Absolutely. You know, this is one of their latest ones, but there's plenty of 5-axis machines. I think if I was really pushing a machine like this, I would say you've got, you know, a great working area, great access to the machine, the tool changers at the back, which you can load from the back. You've got options on spindles for high speed, high power spindles. And as I say, this construction where you're moving under the bridge really does give you the maximum security when you're machining. And you've got the FANUC control system here, which is kind of an industry standard for people that are operating machines like this.
It's great to see a brand like this out in industry, and I think, Paul, you might have just succeeded in an audition to work for 2D CNC, because that was a great sell on the machine. There you go. Do you want one? There you have it, available from stock from 2D CNC Machinery.